Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, aka Lilyworks, and I am a full-time stay-at-home mom and a part-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, Etsy, and sometimes Whatnot. And today, I'm really sick, so I'm sorry I look so terrible. But we have some weekend orders going out, and I'm so excited to be able to have a better weekend to show you guys. We have a really huge bundle of jewelry that I'm excited to show you guys. And then also stay tuned for the end because I really want to show you the cutest video of Gideon after this video is done. So let's go pull some orders. All right, you guys, bear with me. My voice is kind of shot a little bit, but we're going to get through this. These are my jewelry sales, and yay, they were on fire this weekend, which is awesome. My husband's still grabbing this brass cuff because I just listed it, but let's get into it. This is just a Coldwater Creek heart pendant necklace. I listed this, I think, around Valentine's Day because I was hoping that it would sell. It didn't at that time, but it did sell for $13 on eBay, and I got that one in a Shop Goodwill lot. Coldwater Creek is a more modern brand, and it, well, I guess it could be vintage, but it doesn't sell super fast for me, but eventually it sold. This one I got, I think, in a jewelry jar. It has this silver tone, like choker. What would we call this? Where it all links together. It's not liquid silver. What is this called? But it has this big statement yellow ceramic bead right in the front, which is really cool because it sits right at the, like the, that little hollow in your neck. So that would look really cool. Sold for $13 on eBay, and I got that in a jewelry jar for less than 50 cents. This is, what, number 5 or number 6 of these little Matryoshka doll brooch pins that I've sold. I got a bunch of them in a Shop Goodwill lot, and I think I only have one left. So they've all been selling. This one sold on Etsy for $20 after shipping. It came to $16.19 and I paid around $1. This one listed and sold, I think, within a day. These triple strand chokers, like Princess Diana wears, and I think sometimes she would have like a little statement brooch looking thing right in the middle. They actually do really, really well, especially when you display them really nicely on the bust so that they actually look like a choker, a true choker. This sold for $11. I priced it lower because there is wear to this chain. Do you see how like the it's almost silver? The gold tone has worn away, but still a really nice and pretty vintage choker. Sold for $11, and I got that in the recent jewelry jar, unjarring for around $1. These reminded me of Miriam Haskell with the beading and this backing. Obviously, it's more modern than Miriam Haskell, and the gold is brighter. But I was trying to research, and what I came to is that these are like Italian glass and an Italian art glass, which... Anyways, I was saying that it is like a true dome. It's just like an art glass piece. Sold for $33, and I picked that up at the antique store for $12. Here are some cufflinks that I sold. They have like little zodiac signs on the outside and a heart on the inside. I don't think these are signed. So these sold for $14.99 on eBay, and I got them in a Shop Goodwill lot for $1. These I also picked up from the antique store. I couldn't resist. They are totally 70s boho hippie vibes. Got these for only $2 at the antique store. And yeah, I'm a sucker for like really cheaply priced clip-on earrings because I know I can list them so quickly. So yeah, these sold for $11.50. I'm trying really hard to talk like so you guys can hear me clearly. Okay. $11.50 on eBay. And they were actually listed not too long ago. Okay, let's talk about this Avon piece. I've had so many questions about pricing, and honestly, I probably price higher than I would say most people. And so you can follow what I do or not, but I have so many listings, and then I guess I have a decent amount of sales, and that's just kind of how I'm running my business, is just keep listing, and then when it sells, it sells. So this is an Avon rotary phone stick pin, and this sold for $9.99 because I felt like it was worth $9.99. It was super cute, marked Avon. A lot of people, if you scroll through eBay, and the first listings that pop up are around $4.99. Now, why did mine sell? Maybe it's because I have the best pictures. Maybe it's because I have return buyers, or there's different factors that go into it. But I just wanted to point that out, that even though other listings were there for $4.99, I'm not going to price it like at $3.99. Like, sometimes things sell in bundles. For example, this, which I'm going to explain later. Honestly, that's kind of what I do. And when I follow Dawn at Hudson Vintage, I mention her a lot because she is a wealth of knowledge. She used to own a vintage jewelry store and then worked at different department stores at the jewelry counter. So she really knows a lot of jewelry. She does auctions, and in my opinion, I feel like she gets higher prices at her auctions than a lot of times at eBay. And it's because people trust her service, her choices, her design, her taste of quality. So people will just keep bidding. So sometimes that is the case when people follow you on your stores and you give them like a nice product, or your store looks nice and they can trust you. So that is just what I do. This one I will just put up on the screen. I just listed it and my husband has not come down yet. He's probably working with Pemberley, who is probably up. She has a really hard time falling asleep. But yeah, I got it in a Shop Good a Lot for around $1. It was like a twisted, I put it as a men's cuff because it actually fit me, and it was more of a masculine style. So yeah, it sold right away for $14.99. Oh, I didn't get these flower studs either. And I have this here, which means it's in bin A, which I need to get. But yeah, these I will put up on the screen. They sold on Poshmark for $12. They're just silver tone, but they have like a really pretty little filigree on them. And I got them in a Shop Good a Lot for less than $1. Okay, this bib, I love it. It's a swag style bib. And it is marked 925 in the clasp, but when I tested it, it was not 925. So I just listed it as silver tone. I did point out that it is marked 925, but not tested as 925. Sold on Poshmark for $23, and I got this one in a Shop Good a Lot. Love this one. This one is a gorgeous Swarovski with the little Swarovski crystal dangles and little cherub angel person. It is marked with the swan, I believe, on the back. And it sold on Poshmark for $44. And I got this one in a Shop Good a Lot. Oh, I love this so much. I actually have my own small collection of Swarovski earrings, which I love. Even the clip-ons, those are comfortable as well. Okay, this one came, I think, in a Shop Good a Lot or a jewelry jar. But I was like, what is this? I mean, it looked really nice. So I was like, I'm going to figure out what this is. Well, this actually goes onto the brim of your hat, like it slides on, and it's for golfing. So you place it as a marker. And so it's like a lucky crystal golf marker. Sold for $12 on Mercari. And yeah, paid like less than $1. All right, these are some beautiful sterling filigree earrings here with hooks. They are marked 925. They sold for $14.99 on eBay, and I got these in a Shop Good a Lot for less than $1. These you might recognize. I just pulled these out of a Sterling Shop Goodwill lot. Now, I paid up for this lot, but it's because I have some bigger pieces, more expensive pieces in the lot. And this one sold for $26. It has these little turquoise pieces inlaid in there, and then sterling silver marked on the back, BOMA. And my cost of goods per piece was around $10, but I'm close to paying for the entire lot just by selling these small sterling earrings. All right, my husband has the cuff. Thank you, babe. Mm-hmm. And there we go. And then let's get into this ginormous bundle here. I'm going to be putting them all on the screen. So I'm just going to tell you my cost of goods for this is probably around $20. I sold 15 items in this bundle, and I'm going to refund her the difference of shipping because she ended up paying $77 in shipping. So I'm probably going to I'm definitely going to refund almost like I would say like $60 some because I am shipping this priority. So yeah, the total for all these pieces came to $263.87. And I wrote down all the totals here. So here is a Two Sisters little set. This is a vintage brand. Let's see. It's Racine and Leah. And this is a nice little floral set. Let me just say that this bundle is totally giving me 80s vibes, 80s career wear vibes. So if you guys are hesitant to list your swirl enamel jewelry, I tend to find that I actually sell a lot of enamel like earrings and things like that in bundles. So yeah, this was definitely the case today. All right. Cloisonne earrings we all love. And this was probably one of the cases that, other people are pricing them for like $5.99, $7.99. And then I priced them for $14.99. And yes, it's sold in a bundle. So yeah. And like this person, shout out to whomever you are, was just paying for things just outright. Like just paying. I didn't have to create a bundle or anything like that. So yes, that was nice. Okay, we have this really pretty pansy set. Look at how pretty this enamel is on the metal. So I've actually had this set for a super long time, and I'm actually surprised, but I think it was my pictures. So finally, what I did is I just took a picture of it in the package like this with it all up close, because I think when I had it far away, it was hard to see all the details. So yay, I think that she will love that one. We have this plastic jewel-toned necklace, totally 80s vibes right here. Love all these beautiful jewel-toned colors though, right? It is just acrylic. Same with this one. I think I might have put peacock colors because it totally looks like peacock. And then there's some AB purpley in there as well. Green, blue, navy. Beautiful necklace. Oh, this one was the highest priced at $40. Yeah, this one she bought for $29.99. This one was $40. Do I need to take it out? You could probably see it on the screen. But this one I did get at the antique store for I think $4 or $6. It has this beautiful box clasp with the flower, and look at these caps. Lovely. I think this is probably the oldest piece that she picked, and I love it. Okay, we have a couple of the swirl enamel necklaces here. This one is a little bit bigger. This one is a Lady Remington, and they're both really, really nice. I love these swirl colors. So pretty. Okay, do you recognize this? I think we got this in the jewelry jar, or we got this out of the the ginormous auction haul. I think that might be where this came from. This is that faux pearl torsade where it's twisted all together with these lovely jewel tones again. Ooh, so we have kind of a theme going on here. Yeah, the jewel tones again, and just lovely. But these are like plastic faux pearls, and so that was part of the bundle. Ooh, then we have these Avon clips. I love these so much. Look at that little jewel in the middle. Yeah, I've sold these a few times, and Swarovski actually has a similar style to this as well. But yeah, I love how these are bezel set, so the light shines through the blue so vibrantly. Really, really pretty. Okay, let's see. Are all these swirl enamel? Yes, they are. And I think I got these all out of like jewelry jars when we were, I think I was doing a live on Whatnot, I think. And we were just pulling out a ton of swirl enamel. And I think that's where a lot of these came from. So these were some fans, but look at how beautiful these colors are. Fan shapes with the pink and the purple and gold. We have these that is like, these are like a dream catcher shape. And then we have these, which are typical 80s color, that teal color, just that bright teal. And then I like these a lot because these, I really, really like these. Look at how beautiful these colors are on a black enamel background. Stunning. Like, I think that my pictures did not do this justice. Look at how beautiful. I'm probably making you want to buy swirl enamel earrings now. Those are so pretty. And then probably my favorite, these are on copper or brass. Copper or brass. So these actually feel higher quality than the others. And then look at how beautiful this is. Love these colors so much. Actually, no, these are my favorite. These are my favorite. These are my second favorite. So yeah, this is a bundle of 15 items going out. And I will put my earnings up on the screen. Okay, even though I'm not listing belts and shoes and all that, like in a long time, still selling. So when I was at the Goodwill bins, I think the last time I actually went to the Goodwill bins, I did record, and I found this belt. It is massive and glorious. It is 9 West. It is a chain belt. Lovely. I love selling chain belts, and it was marked 9 West. I found it in a clothing bin, so that made me happy. And it did sell for $16 on eBay, and I picked that one up at the Goodwill bins for less than 50 cents. And then we have this one. This is a fossil belt that I picked up at Goodwill for $2.99. The buyer messaged me and he told me that he had the same belt for the last 20 years and it's held up so nicely, which is very typical of fossil. And he couldn't believe he found the same one on eBay. So yay, he gets that one for $18 and I paid $2.99. The buyer, that's so funny because this was not the same buyer, but a different buyer messaged me and said that they've had the same belt and then took a picture of this raggedy belt and it was the same exact belt, but raggedy. He said, I've been wearing the same belt since high school or something like that, and I need to get a new one. And when I was a teenager, Hollister was a place to shop. So maybe not so much anymore, but it definitely was, and it was out of mine and my family's price range. So if I did get something from Hollister or Abercrombie and Fitch, it was like a cool thing for me. So yeah, I have a little bit of nostalgia there. Sold for $12 and I got that at the Goodwill bins. And then we have this fedora. This is by the brand UGG. You guys can't see it in there, but it's purple and red and it is a fedora. I put men's or women's. Sold for $50. Paid up, but it was worth it. I paid $6.99 and it sold for $50. Okay, we have one lonely pair of shoes, which is okay. We had good jewelry sales, so I'm totally okay with that. But can you believe it's 9 West? Those are the pair of shoes that sold, and they are these turquoise blue sandals. I got these in a thread up shoe rescue box. I decided to list them even though 9 West is not a brand to look out for. I decided to list them because of the color and the condition and because they already came to my house. Probably wouldn't pick them up at the bins, probably wouldn't pick them up anywhere. But because they already came to me, I listed them for $19.99 and they sold. And my cost of goods in the thread up box is around $9 per pair. All right, we have a ton of orders going out today. I have my husband helping me because I'm really sick, and he knows that Mondays are pretty hard for me, and he's been working a lot, and he feels like he really loves me and wants to take care of me so much. And so if you like this kind of content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Make sure you guys are leaving me comments down below and joining the Facebook group. I will have it linked down below in the comments section. We're having a good time chit-chatting about jewelry and learning more about jewelry there. So yes, go ahead and join us there. And make sure you guys are out there thrifting so you can live generously. And my husband is going to go rub my feet now. Bye! Ready? Ready? Whoa.